Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Dragon Speed Shop. Well, it's about that time to say goodbye to the viewer choice build. Some of you guys might know this as Abby. Um, it is a replicated build as closely as I possibly could to the actual truck. So this is a replica. Um, so let's kind of walk through this truck, show you kind of what I've done. At the end of all this, I will have some nice pictures so you guys can see a little bit more in detail of this build. So the first thing we ended up having to do is build a full custom frame from front nose all the way to the rear, with the cross members, everything like that. Let's start up here at the front end. So it's an independent front suspension. We scratch built the entire suspension components, the upper control arms, the lower control arms, the rack and pinion going across the back. I had to scratch build everything there. Up here on the front nose, we have a functioning hood that functions both directions. Show the process and how to make that. We ended up using a Revell 32 Ford grill that I modified to look more like the Willys grill that this truck is based off of. The motor is a Cadillac motor that we scratch built the exhaust. That's kind of what took me a little bit longer, was to actually find a bender that would bend these tubes. Scratch built the exhaust. We'll move back here to the fuel tanks. These are 100% scratch built. They were used some styrene hollow tubing and some caps from like a moonshine tank. Out here on the rear is a replicated Jag rear end that we had to scratch build. I ended up using the same Cadillac that I got the kit from, or the motor from. Started with that rear end, and then we scratch built everything else to go with it, including the shocks, drive lines, and lower links there. This side of the truck, we'll take a look at the wheels. The fronts are Revell's 32 Ford that we modified pretty heavily to give them a deeper offset. Along with the rears are tires I had laying around, and the rear end, or the deep dish on these, we scratch built those. Back here, these are the Cadillac tail lights, and we had to scratch build some marker lights, or not marker, reverse lights for this truck. So interior, can't really see, we'll get in the pictures, but let's get a look underneath here. Coolant lines, he runs actual copper coolant lines. So there they are, running up front to the radiator, all the way back to the motor. I've still got to finish painting. Looks like I forgot the bottom of that, but that's what the bottom looks like. It does have fuel brake, or full brake lines, coolant lines, everything like that. You can see it's wired. Let's see if we can pop this open. You're not going to be able to see in there, but I will take some better pictures. You can see the brake line running inside of the engine bay. But there you go. That's what that looks like. The canvas top is an actual piece from his truck, of his canvas that he runs on his truck. So, but overall, this was a really fun build. Kind of pushed the limits of what I knew how to do, and to figure out a lot of different things. I had a blast building this truck. I hope the owner, he's really happy with this build. I can't wait until I can actually give it to him, if I have to send it to him or take it to him. So I'm really excited with this truck. I hope you guys enjoyed the build of this. Until next time though, Hope you guys enjoy the little slideshow, and I'm out of here.